I tasted a different version of success when I was quite young, which is to say, as an artist, to get to play for a lot of people as a opening act for people like Stevie Wonder, Alice Cooper, and the MC5, and Iggy and the Stooges. And that felt like success, but it didn't satisfy me. And I was always intrigued with what could happen when we smudge that line, that divisive line between those who are making the music and those who are receiving the music. I wanted to explore what was possible if we could get more people involved in the expressive art. So that kind of split created a real tension in me. I really didn't know what to do. I took a year off. I just stopped making music. And out of that experience, it seemed to me that I needed to study with mentors from Aboriginal and Indigenous cultures. And that's what I began to do. I found a man from Colombia, and he began to teach me some of the principles and protocols of community building. And out of that, small gatherings began to emerge, and that experience is to come together to use our voices, to use simple handmade instruments or user-friendly instruments to begin to create a sense of village. Morning music, which happens every Monday, regardless of holidays, sleet, snow, rain, whatever, is really an opportunity for people of all musical backgrounds to explore extemporaneous music making. Sometimes you'll have a person who makes their livelihood from music making sitting next to a person who's never studied an instrument in their life, and that is the joy of what happens here.
Any instrument, of course, can make a lot of sound that really falls outside the box of how it's played in conventional classical music or pop music.
What draws me every time is the chance to play with other people who also want to play freely.
Well, as I understand it, the purpose of morning music is partly to build a community here in Guelph of people without any conditions, people that use sound and music and voice to express themselves and create sound together in a collective to create a sound that stands beyond any of the individuals who participate in a safe place where you're free to try things without worrying about whether there's a right or a wrong note.
I love the diversity that this group brings. Anytime anyone circles, I fully believe that you bring a really important piece to the rest of the group, and whatever that means to you.
I think I did my time in the entertainment industry and understand how that works. It's not my wiring. So success for me is much more of an internal experience than external experience these days. It is that feeling of being fully employed, that my calling is matching a need in the world. So that feels like success for me. We are it. We're playing with one another and for one another.